Circle Time Tim Snyder said at his town hall meeting April 9, 2026, that he had nothing to do with Google coming to Botetourt County. He repeated this 3 times in that meeting alone. Listen to him in his own words.
January 1st, 2026. 312 acres of Botetourt County industrial property was sold prior to January 1st, 2026. And because you weren't there, I wasn't there, the truth of the matter is we do not know. Did I vote for Google? No. Was I involved in the Google process? No. But I did not have an opportunity to be involved in that process.
At the July 28, 2026 Board of Supervisors meeting, Circle Time Tim Snyder again denied he had anything to do with the Google project. Again, in his own words.
I was Planning Commission when a text amendment was made to allow data centers. At no time did I make a vote for this data center. So whether or not I would have had an opportunity to move that negotiation remains to be seen or remains to be known. It, in fact, will never be known. I wasn't in that room. I was unable to be in that room, but I am here today.
Why is Circle Time Tim Snyder trying so hard to convince you he had nothing to do with Google? The simple answer is he had something to do with Google. You see, without Circle Time Tim Snyder, the Planning Commission would not even have approved the zoning change, attempting to give Google a by right use to dump a data center in Daleville in the heart of a residential area. Circle Time Tim Snyder knew that the zoning changes being made November the 26th, 2024 were for Google. We know that because Circle Time Tim Snyder signed an NDA, non-disclosure agreement, with Google on October 3rd, 2024. Circle Time Tim Snyder signed it 54 days before making the motion to allow Google to come to Greenfield with no oversight of the Board of Supervisors. Again, from the mouth of Circle Time Tim Snyder, you can determine the role he played in paving the way for Google. Listen.
There's no other discussion. I'll take a motion. I'll make a motion. I move that the Research and Advanced Manufacturing RAM rezoning request for the property of Botetourt County Economic Development Authority be forwarded to the Board of Supervisors with a recommendation of approval. This recommendation is made on the basis that the requirements of Article 5, Division 6 of the zoning ordinance have been satisfied and that the proposal would serve the public necessity, convenience, general welfare, and is good zoning practice. There is a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Is there any further discussion? This time I'd like to take a vote. All in favor of the motion say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? The motion carries. Thank you very much.
After waiting 15 seconds for another member of the Planning Commission to make the pre-planned motion, Circle Time Tim Snyder came through. He made the motion from the chair, something seldom done and not recommended, but Circle Time Tim Snyder was bound and determined to not let Google down. Everyone else on the Planning Commission knew what this zoning change was because they too had signed NDAs and they were unwilling to make the motion. Has Circle Time Tim told the truth? If you end up going around the circle too many times and you have a hard time answering this question, I encourage you to ask your mama. Mama won't walk around that circle too many times before she sets you straight. Circle Time Tim, you have betrayed the people. You have not told the truth. You have no integrity. It is time to resign.